Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. What's up, everybody? It is October 11th, 2018. I hope everyone is doing okay, and we're going to get straight to it. The market has dropped. And everyone is wary. ICOs are seeing all-time low investments. What else? What else can I say? ETFs still haven't been approved. We'll see on October 26th if ETFs will actually be approved. There's massive spreads between exchanges, like the good old days where things are $100, $200 off on different exchanges. Like Coinbase is $100 difference than Bitfinex, so we'll take a look at that as well. Yeah, it is a bloodbath out there, guys, and I hope everyone had set their stop losses. Right now it's at 61.79 on Coinbase, and I'm actually going to take you through this chart. So first of all, what I wanted to say is this is we don't know if this is a falling wedge or a descending triangle. And hello everyone, hello. Hope everyone is doing all right. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, but I've just been really busy with Monarch, so and we have a lot more cool things. And actually, if you guys actually want to go do something, let me actually take you over to Twitter, and you guys can actually vote on what you want to see. So if you go into Monarch token on Twitter, there's 4 days left to vote, and see which one you want to vote for. I'm gonna vote for, wow, I guess I haven't even voted on the Cryptosomniac account, but but on the Monarch account I did vote. So let's see, what do I want to see? I want to see Cardano. Cardano's leading right now by 37%. We had a lot of people commenting, and have over 329 votes. We just started this vote, so check it out, guys. And of course, me and Jason yesterday, obviously looking fantastic in purple. Is Monarch on Android yet? It is being released very soon. We keep coming up with new bugs and different, every time we get a new audit report and test, we just want to make sure that we are putting out a solid quality product, like we did for iOS. For iOS is very little bugs, and we made sure to vet that thing back and forth, so we're just making sure that's happening. But anyways, let's get back to Bitcoin, guys. But go over to Monarch token and vote for what you want to see supported. Right now, Ripple, Stellar, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ERC20, every single ERC20 token and Bitcoin are all supported there. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. But anyways, let's get back to it. Like, I don't think this is any surprise, guys. I don't think this was a head scratcher here. We hit support on February 18th, then we hit a resistance, and then we came back, we bounced back, hit resistance again, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, and then we were coming on to our resistance. So what's happening? Well, as soon as we kind of broke out through our resistance line, we of course drop down. I mean, that's just pretty much the facts of things. We couldn't sustain that price. The technicals just weren't there. We're seeing this falling wedge, and of course, as soon as we hit our resistance point, what did we do? We dropped. Can Monarch Wallet hold TRX? No, Monarch Wallet cannot hold TRX yet. TRX is no longer an ERC20 token. But we will support it in the future. Whoa, that was weird. One of my lights just shut out and went back on. Spooky. It's pretty spooky. All right. Yeah. So now, what did we look at this wick here, guys? How do I turn off this volume? Yeah. Let me turn off this volume indicator. You see it wicked all the way down here and then bounced back up. So let's actually look at the 4 hour. So we saw a huge drop, and then it wicked back up, and then we're seeing some gradual decrease here. And what I expect is that we'll bounce off 6,000, but I wouldn't be surprised if we go down to 5,500. 5,500 is let's see, all the way back. Let's see when those orders were put in. Around 5,700 here. And of course, yeah, we haven't been at 5,500 in a while, but I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 5,500 at all. And one of the big things I actually wanted to go over with you guys today was why is there such a huge discrepancy? So I'm actually going to go over to CoinMarketCap. It says $277 here. Well, it's $177 on Coinbase. Why is that? So I'm actually going to click this. Look at this price discrepancy. These spreads are huge. BitMEX, it's 177. Okay. Coinbase Pro, it's 179. We'll call it 177. Why is this happening? And let's go over to Bitfinex, and it's a solid $100 more on Bitfinex. Why is that? So I actually wanted to show you guys something that you know, a quick observation. So Tether is actually not $1 anymore. It's 99 cents. And what is Tether irrevocably tied to? Well, Tether is tethered to Bitfinex. Bitfinex is a big supporter of Tether, and so a lot of those pairings will have to go through Tether. So I'm actually going to show you guys something real quick. So on Bitfinex, what did we say it was? 285, right? Bitfinex, we'll say 285 for simplicity and 99 cents. So let me pull this calculator down. Okay, so we have 285. Whoops, 6285. 6285. And we're going to multiply that by 0.99. And that's 622. So that's 1% off. Okay? And then if we go back the other way, so it's 6180, we're going to divide by 0.99, which is the Tether price right now. 242. So what you're seeing right now is what's happening, why are these prices so high, is because there's a lot of Tether trading going on. And right now Tether is not $1. Tether should be $1, but it's not $1. It's closer to 99 cents. So you'll see huge discrepancies, and I would say a pretty nice arbitrage opportunity here. Not too bad. Didn't their Puerto Rican bank accounts close their accounts? I think I'm not really sure of that. I know they're based out of the Caribbean, but I didn't believe it was Bitfinex. What is going on with this light? Ridiculous. Okay, sorry about that, guys. What? I guess you're just gonna have to see random strobes of my face. I think I got it fixed. I think the plug was loose. All right, my bad. Anyways, yeah, I mean, Bitcoin has this huge spread across all these different exchanges, and you know, I think there's some ample opportunity to get in and out. But I'd be kind of scared that the blockchain's actually pretty slow right now, so it may take upwards of an hour for your Bitcoin to transact. Which brings me to my other point. There's a lot of exciting things happening in the space right now. You know, we may see an immediate bullish pattern coming out of this support sometime in October. I actually predicted 10,000 by the end of October, but I thought we were actually going to break out of this pattern. So I may extend that to November. Because it is really not looking too good right now. But I'm pretty convinced that this is a falling wedge and not a descending triangle. But I'm actually going to put this in the log scale. However I do that, there you go, log scale, logarithmic, and I'm going to push it out to a week. So let's actually draw some lines here on the logarithmic scale. And why is that colored differently? Alright, sorry guys, I'm gonna make that a little thicker for you guys to see. Nice and thick. Alright, like damn. Like, damn, like that looks pretty sexy. I mean, I'm gonna change this color too. Hold on. I'm gonna change this to light blue. I'm gonna change this to light blue. I'm gonna delete whatever the hell horizontal line I was thinking here is. So that doesn't look too bad, does it, guys? That looks like a falling wedge. If you're looking at the logarithmic scale, that definitely looks like a falling wedge to me. I mean, that's definitely a falling wedge. And then we have that we essentially have this support line here that's running in a logarithmic scale as well. So again, pretty accurate stuff here. So this actually doesn't look too bad. We may, what does it say? December 2017. So we may follow this pattern, I think, until mid-November, even early November possibly. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. People are scared Bitfinex uncertainty again. Yeah, maybe. I thought Bitfinex stopped fiat deposits and withdrawals for a week. They did. I believe they did, but they aren't stopping USDT deposits and withdrawals. And remember, their USDT is pegged to the dollar there. So even though it's trading 99 cents outside of places, and even on Bitfinex, it's still redeemed for a whole dollar. All right. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is 0x is actually going to be listed on Coinbase. I mean, we've been talking about this for a while. So let's actually, but it's actually already being uploaded onto the website here, the GDAX or Coinbase Pro. So let's go to ZRX, and I actually like that. Let's look at the dollar first. So we're seeing a nice little pump in ZRX today. This is the weekly. Let's look at the daily. Daily looks pretty nice as well. We're seeing this double bottom here, so that's really bullish for me. I think this double bottom looks really, really good, and you know, I'm actually going to hold off on investing in ZRX right now. I already have an ample amount of ZRX, and of course, I think it is good for the whole market to have more decentralized exchanges, but you know, they're inexplicably tied to Coinbase, considering Coinbase bought out some of their technology. So yeah, I'm still waiting on the Chinese New Year. When is the Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year, February 5th, 2019. So that is a whiles away. What is the animal? It's the pig. I guess that's, are pigs bullish or bearish? I don't really know. I know 2021 is going to be huge. Look at that. That's an ox. That's a bull, baby. That's the bull year. But yeah, I actually don't know what a pig means in the Chinese mythology or philosophy. I don't want to call it a mythology, but a philosophy. All right. So yeah, I think you know, we're approaching capitulation right now, and we're gonna look at a couple more things. And make sure, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. So let's go over to ETH. And guys, if you guys didn't know, you could go to the link below, and we have a Discord channel that we're always talking in, and it's a moderated Discord channel, so it's not like your shit shows in Telegram where you're trying to discuss a serious topic, and you know, people are just spamming pumps and McAfee pumps and random spam and shit like that. You know, we keep it moderated. So there's a free lounge, and of course, if you do like the content, you could of course upgrade into our Advantage or Moon Lounge subscription. But please feel free to join our community discussion. It's absolutely free. And if you want to join all the other channels like Trader Talk or the bot mining channels, the bot channels, swing trading, margin trading, that's available in the Advantage analysis. But if you don't want to upgrade, no worries. Community discussion is absolutely free. We like to communicate and discuss in the community discussion. That doesn't look too bad. This is the logarithmic scale of Ethereum on Kraken. So logarithmic scale on Ethereum on Kraken. So I'm going to go into regular now. And yeah, this is on the weekly. Let's actually look at it on the daily right now. Whew, that is rough. That is rough. Let's try drawing some patterns here. You know, in drawing patterns, again, I really like that post I saw on Reddit today. Humans innately visualize things in patterns. We like to form patterns and to rationalize what's going on in our environment. Much like you know, we see faces in the sky. You know, there's a man on the moon. You see eyes, mouth, nose. You know, in nature, you see predators very easily, and you're able to distinguish from a predator. That's why, for example, you know, the coral snake and what is the other poisonous snake? The rat snake, and there's flies that look like bumblebees. You know, mimicking these things. So there's, you know, patterns are kind of innately ingrained in nature and in financial markets. So that's why we like to draw trend lines, and we like to draw patterns and try to identify what's actually going on. And again, a lot of this is not exact science. I don't think any analyst will ever tell you, hey, this is an exact science. But what I actually like to do as well is look at statistics and technology statistics, like, hey, when's the next halving happening? What's the next BIP voting event? BIP is the Bitcoin Improvement Protocol. So what happens with Bitcoin is if there's an upgrade proposed, for example, like Lightning Network, like the Bitcoin Cash hard fork, where we upgraded into 2 megabytes, and SegWit, we also upgraded into SegWit. Those are big tremulous changes, and I like news-driven analysis much better than sometimes technical analysis, where it's kind of faulty. But as you see with Bitcoin, we looked earlier with Bitcoin, you saw clear support and resistance line. So, you know, I don't think this was anything anything spectacular or anything new that we were expecting. I think we were just pretty much focusing on the technicals there, and the technicals played out, and the technicals won at the end of the day. That's what was happening, and we're seeing another falling wedge here with Ethereum. I'm actually going to even tighten this up a little bit. So we're seeing another falling wedge with Ethereum as well. Does it look like a falling wedge? It sure does. It sure does to me. So you know, we're hitting this resistance, support, resistance. You know, and we're just trying to keep Ethereum afloat. But what will happen with Ethereum, I don't know, especially when it comes down to the Casper upgrade, right, where everything's moving over to proof of stake. Yeah, so I know that's a mouthful, but you know, there's a lot of things to consider when looking at the markets, and you know, we're pretty optimistic, but in the short term, I'm pretty pessimistic. I think Bitcoin could go down to 5,500, and Ethereum could go as low as 175, or yeah, I think it's going to go as low as 175, maybe even lower. Will it maybe even hit 100? Possibly, you know, but we'll see about that. I think TA is counting. Yeah, TA gives you better odds than a 50% chance, right? It can only go two ways. It could go up, or it could go down, or it could move sideways. 3 ways, right? So you have a 33% chance of kind of guessing what's going to happen in the market. Well, TA improves those odds, right? So if you're seeing some clear-cut patterns, like a falling wedge or a head and shoulders, or looking at Fibonacci retracements, that's another thing I wanted to show you guys, is the FIB retracement levels for Bitcoin right now. Let's draw FIB retracements. Holy crap. People are always messing with this. What is going on here? How do I apply defaults? Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. Actually really like this. I actually really like this, and I'm going to click this one more time. You guys could follow along. That's why I do this live. I mean, I don't have charts ready because I don't like doing it not live, pretty much. Right? Is that a 1 or a 0 on top? That is a 0 on top. Okay. So pretty much, ooh, what am I doing? And I want to double click this, and I want to extend lines. So I'm actually gonna draw, where's this one? So we could either draw here or here. I actually like this breakout pattern right here. So again, I think that you know, these resistances are happening over and over again, and I think that you know, FIB retracements provide a pretty solid value of finding what we may bounce back out of or into, or we could even take a look at it into a little bit closer, where this is our last strong support and resistance here. I like this as well, where we're kind of just bouncing around, and we're hitting these levels really quite on the head here. So you saw that we kind of bounced back down from this fib level, we bounced back down from this fib level, we bounced back up from this fib level, and we just broke through a fib level yesterday, and we're kind of at it right now at 6,200. So you know, this is another indicator that I like to use, and it kind of improves your odds here. So that'll do it for me here, guys, today. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm actually going to just now kind of freestyle it a little bit and look at coins that I'm really invested into. So I'm really invested into GVT BTC. So I actually bought a ton of Genesis Vision. Ooh, that was bad. What is going on here? This is so old. This is really old. All right. Wow, not too bad. Not too bad for a month's return. So I bought it. I didn't actually quite catch it at the bottom. I caught it somewhere around here. So still a solid 130% gain on my GVT, and I'm still really bullish on Genesis Vision. And you know, they just announced a couple more partnerships with Forex and trading in and out of NASDAQ. So that's obviously very nice. And I'm really bullish on GVT, and I really hope that this coin really takes off. Their mainnet does launch the 30th, so if you guys are interested in what their project does, I would definitely go take a look at GVT. I really hope that and they also, ooh, a massive announcement that really pumped it up. I actually haven't pulled it up, but let me actually, GVT OKEx. So this is 21 hours ago. GVT, Genesis Vision, which is the fund management company that we've been talking about. It is a cryptocurrency company. What the hell is going on? What is this shit? All right. So they're partnering with OKEx, which is one of the largest exchanges, cryptocurrency exchanges. So really pumped about that. They are pretty much they're pretty much fund managers that are working around into this entire area and this entire space. Not only that, for example, my name is Snay here at Cryptosomniac. What I could do is I would issue a Snay coin on the GVT platform. Now that Snay coin, you could invest in that Snay coin. So you give me GVT and you invest in that Snay coin. Now I could go take that money that you've given me and now put it into Forex, put it into stocks, put it into different types of commodities. And now with OKEx, you could put it in to the OKEx platform. So now you could invest in different cryptocurrencies as well. So that's really exciting, and I think it's pretty hot. I mean, I think it's going to take off a matter of time. I think if you don't buy below 20, you know, you buy at 500. That's what I think. You know, but I'm really bullish on this, and you know, you have to really believe in these things, right? You know, I really believe in this coin. So, you know, but it's again very speculative market. So I definitely wouldn't, you know, go all in or do anything risky, you know, hedge your bets. Remember, all altcoins other than Bitcoin and Ethereum are inherently risky, and obviously you're looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're inherently risky as well. So make sure you guys don't over leverage yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I'm going to look at one last coin if there's no other questions. None on Twitter or Facebook either. Whew, buy at 500 sats. This is an old chart. Wow. I definitely lost money there. I stop lossed out, actually. I remember that. I stop lossed out at a 4% loss. So that was very unfortunate for me. So this is the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Not too bad. I think this actually is opening up to look like a nice little opportunity here. Wow, I think this could hit back down to 300. 300 sats might be a better level to buy at. I'm excited about Tron. I definitely do like Tron. Dave NZ, I know, right? Yeah. The Chinese New Year is usually historically pretty good at improving the market. So, but no, it's pretty good at improving the market, and it's also good at plummeting the market, because there's a period of time where the Chinese pretty much exit the market, or not exit the market, but trading becomes a little slow into the nature, kind of like our July, right? July, September, and early October are the worst months in the financial markets, because all the people, all the Wall Street guys take off. You know, so it's historically the slowest period. Q3 is historically the slowest period. Q4, on the other hand, is strong. Q4, Q1, and Q2, of course, but Q4 is historically one of the strongest periods in the markets. So let's go see. Actually, I'm actually curious when. $2017. It was January 28th. So let's actually go take a look at what happened in the Chinese New Year on January 28th, 2017. So let's go back to BTCUSD. I'm actually gonna delete this. January 2017, pretty bullish, and then of course we saw a drop off after all that run up really into 2017, but only a, let's see, 4-week drop off, and then we rallied again, so not too bad. I think that was just a small little correction since kind of the whole bull run leading up to it. So hopefully that happens again. So let's actually go take a look at what 2018 was. So let's go take a look at that. February 16th. And I don't even have to tell, I don't even have to check here, but we all know what happened in February and January. We got hammered, guys. That's pretty much it. And not the good kind of hammered, you know, where you're drinking alcohol. It's the bad kind of hammered, where the market takes a dump. But right after it, we saw, you know, a nice little correction right back up. But again, you know, anytime you see a massive drop or a massive pullback, like when I say massive, I mean, take a look at some of these candles, guys. If you thought this was bad this last week, look at these candles. I mean, this candle, there is a $6,000 to $15,000. So it jumped 100%, over 100% in a single week, right? So I'm kind of glad that Bitcoin is not as volatile as that. Like, look at that, guys. It went from 20,000 to 14,000 in 1 week. So not too bad. Hey Heather, how are you doing? And thank you guys so much for joining me. But it is about to be that time, and thank you guys so much for joining me. And so what I would say right now is, if you can spot an opportunity, especially in a lot of these Tether exchanges, what we're seeing right now is BitMEX and Coinbase. They're they're much lower than, for example, Bittrex and Binance. They're $100 difference in Bittrex and Binance. So if you do believe that Tether, this is my final note, guys, kind of. If you do believe that Tether is somewhat stable and it'll get back to $1, because right now it's at 99 cents, then it might be a good arbitrage opportunity until the markets kind of settle down, where BitMEX and Coinbase and Binance and Bitfinex all kind of equal each other. It should only be a $20 spread at most, not $150 like we're seeing right now. So if you guys do think that this is actually going to, or Tether's actually going to bounce back, it might not be too bad to actually enter into a Tether position. If it might be a nice little arbitrage opportunity, actually. So definitely appreciate all you guys joining me here today. Keep your heads up, guys. We are in a falling wedge, still wrapping up this show. But yeah, just keep your heads up, guys. Be vigilant. Set your stop losses. This was nothing that was surprising. I just want to reiterate that, just to recap everything. We're looking at these technicals. This is on the weekly. On the daily, we hit our resistance and we dropped right back down. And then we hit our support all in the same candle. So we're really consolidating here, moving into a sideways position. Hopefully this is a falling wedge. If we do zoom out, it does look more and more like a falling wedge here. So, stay vigilant, guys. Don't exit your position completely. I could see us dropping even as far as 5,500. But again, I do think that these upcoming months are going to be a little bit stronger, and hopefully October 26th is another deadline for an ETF. So hopefully that will start pumping up the market again. Anyways. Sneh, you are very appreciated by those who have been around a lot. When the sector blows up, you'll be at the forefront. Thanks, guys. And if you guys aren't in it already, you don't have to join the Moon Lounge or the Cryptosomniac Advantage. It's all one Discord group, but we have opened up some free lounges. So if you want to click on the link below, there's no sign-in process unless you want to join the Advantage. Then you have to go through the whole backlink sign-in process. But we have a community discussion in there, and I'd be more than happy to have you guys there. The more the merrier, and it's kind of regulated. It's a moderated, right? Not regulated, but it's moderated. So there's not much spam or shit posting. Anytime anyone shit posts or spams, or there's like some pumps scammer, we delete them, right? It's not like Telegram, where there's a lot of scammers and spammers and things like that. We have a huge staff that regularly monitors. We have around 6-7 people helping out in the Moon Lounge, and of course now we opened up some free space. So I really do appreciate all you guys joining me here. And then we have one more question. Is Ethos dead? Yeah, I think Ethos is dead. You see people are fleeing their team left and right. But again, I'm a little self-serving, and I'll be completely honest with you here. This is a question over on Facebook here. I'm part of Monarch, right? And what we're doing is light years ahead of what Ethos is doing, and we're a year and a half younger. We're not as well funded, and we actually have a viable product that's out. It's just remarkable what people are doing with money that they raised in 2017 and doing nothing with it, right? And what I have a little. What we're working with is a little, and we're doing a lot. And so download. I'm not asking you guys to invest in Monarch Wallet, even though the ICO is open. All I'm saying is download the Monarch Wallet on iOS stores. It will be available on Android very soon. And tell me what you think. Do you like the interface? Do you not like the interface? Do you like viewing your private keys? That was really important for us, is to view your private keys. So tell me what you think, and if you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know. And but that being said, I appreciate everybody joining in here today, and this is Sneh here at Cryptosomniac. I will be trying to stream a lot more. I know a lot of people have been asking me to stream, so I appreciate all my fans, and I will try to stream a lot more often. So appreciate it, guys. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.